Ben 10 was one of the cartoons that shaped my childhood. There was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Adventure Time, Regular Show, Generator Rex, Spectacular Spider-Man, Max Steel, but Ben 10 was the cartoon for me. I owned Ben 10 bedsheets. Like, this shit runs deep. So in this video, I'm going to make my own playlist of Ben 10 aliens. Shout out to Dan and Dr. Wardy, they did this first, but I had to come here and do my own objectively correct Ben 10 playlist. This is going to be one of my more unserious videos, so I hope you guys enjoy it. I only have like 3 rules for this. First, no Alien X. It sucks because we all know that boy is nice as hell, but it's realistically wasting a spot an LA alien should have. And only canon transformations, which just speaks for itself. Also, of course, I'll be picking the best Omnitrix from the best series. Don't get me wrong, all of them are fantastic, but the Omniverse Omnitrix. Just a slick design, and the alien selection just looks so cool, so that's the one I'm picking. With the first pick in the Ben 10 playlist draft, Wisehat selects...
Oh yeah! Feedback!
Feedback was my Michael Jordan, my Messi, my LeBron James, my glorious king of Ben 10 aliens, and he still is. With one of the best designs, coolest powers, and overall fantastic personality, he captivated me as a Jit. Like, I wanted to be him so bad. While I am making this roster off of things of like how cool the aliens are and how useful they would be, no matter what the criteria was, Feedback was going to be chosen first. He's just undoubtedly my favorite. He is literally that boy nice personified. His design is just so fucking slick, man. The 2 little dreads he has, the cables on the end of them, the outlet fingers, man, it's fantastic. This man beat Malware, one of the coldest villains in all of Ben 10, and he can fly and absorb energy, and he withstood and absorbed some of the Big Bang. Feedback, anytime he was on screen, it was like watching prime James Harden. Like, it's just, I don't care what anybody says, he is like that, and he is my first pick.
There's a dinner I'm in no hurry to get to. How are you?
With the second pick in the Ben 10 playlist draft, give me Accelerate.
Presenting Accelerate on Ice.
Now for uses, Accelerate would fit me in combat and just for everyday use as well. Like if I wanted something from the corner store, boom, Accelerate, it's easy. And if I need to run circles around somebody or something like that, Accelerate. He's easily the best speed alien, hashtag continue the fast track hate, and has one of the best names to ever exist, like genuinely. There was a time where I wanted to change my name to Accelerate. That's how cold his name is. His design is obviously so tough. His Ben 10K design is good too. Just, we can all admit that boy is nice. He would fail my squad perfectly and would definitely be an alien I would frequent.
No pain, no gain, jerk face.
The third pick for me is Upgrade. It's probably the most obvious pick, like, ever. Whether in the world of Ben 10 or the real world, Upgrade is arguably the most useful in the entirety of the Omnitrix. He can take over anything electronic and upgrade it, and even some non-electronic things, and hell yeah, he looks cool. He has his own little like weaknesses and stuff, but they don't matter when you understand just how amazing he is. His design is just so fantastic. I can't get enough of it. He was definitely one of the highlights for OG Ben 10 for me, for sure.
I lied.
I'm not going to lie to you. I have no idea how this alien has not been picked up yet. For my first 3 picks, you know I've been going off great designs and how cool the aliens are and how useful they are, but this alien is the personification of all 3. Arguably one of the best designs out of every alien in Ben 10, and one of the best gimmicks with the cold puns. I don't care what anybody says, they're hilarious. While I am one of the biggest Big Chill fans, I hope we can all agree his ultimate form is so ass. It's just horrible, but I'm not even gonna go on that tangent. Big Chill's powers are just genuinely amazing. He can fly, for one, and has the coolest wing designs, and he can become intangible, which is just the coolest power ever, and it will continue to be the coolest power to me. And that power is even why I liked Ghost Freak so much as a kid, but Big Chill is just better in every single way. And of course, he can do the whole ice thing on top of everything else. Now, for my 5th pick, I'm going to get my strength alien and pick the best one. There are many, many fantastic strength aliens in Humongosaur, but the one that is over all of them is the one, the only.
Let me tell you something, Jared of Pantophage! I just jumped down your throat!
Now, Wrath is indeed the hottest of hotheads, but let's be serious for one moment. Initially, I was thinking combat-wise, obviously, but just imagine how fucking hilarious Wrath would be in real life. Imagine Wrath on a sports show with, like, Skip Bayless or something. I would lose my mind. I guess that would kind of just make him Stephen A. Smith, or, like, Shannon Sharp, but that doesn't even matter. Obviously though, in combat, Wrath is someone that you want on your side, and he was one of the best parts of Alien Force. Forearms is amazing too, and definitely one of my favorite aliens, but Wrath just takes the cake. His design is slick as hell. The whole, I don't even know, tiger, saber tooth he has going on just looks amazing. He also has one of the best introduction episodes overall, just someone I knew I had to pick up. The sixth pick for my playlist was a hard one, very hard. You'll see so far that I don't have one of the most obvious types of aliens. I was tearing my hair out trying to figure out which one to pick because they're both so great, but I have to give the edge to Swampfire.
You guys are in so much trouble.
I love Heat Blast with all my heart, I promise you I do, but Swampfire is just too good. His regenerative abilities just give him the edge. Heat Blast's powers are great with the whole magma fire shit, and he also has the better design. However, the plant fire dichotomy always wins me over, and he also has one of the better ultimate forms, which is just great because not many. I can't glaze him enough, man. He's just an amazing alien. Whenever he came on Alien Force, I was just happy all the time. Now, when it comes to swag and design, this alien's ultimate form propelled him all the way up here. If it wasn't for his ultimate form, he probably wasn't going to get picked. He really had the craziest upgrade ever, I swear. But that alien is Echo Echo.
Ultimate Echo Echo.
Duplication is one of the coolest abilities, and add the audiokinesis abilities on top, man, just a great alien, amazing alien. But then came Ultimate Echo Echo, the incarnation of swag. If it wasn't for feedback, Echo Echo would have been number one when it comes to that scale. He passes the eye test, he passes the stats test, he's him. The blue color with the disc, just, it does it for me, Definitely one of the better aliens in this draft. I needed him. The 7th pick was just a no-brainer. Now these last three were so hard. There were so many I could have had, but I figured I needed an intelligence alien, so I went with the best one, my favorite one, Brainstorm.
Brainstorm!
Now before you start talking about gray matter, blah, 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 who is a great alien, just look at Brainstorm. Does he not tickle your fancy? He doesn't have the weakness of being the size of a peanut and not being very good when it comes to an actual fight. Brainstorm, besides having an incredibly large brain, also has his electrical powers that are actually somewhat useful. It also helps that his personality is just hilarious. Just an amazing alien, one of the best parts about Alien Force.
Are you inferring that you're smarter than me because your head is bigger?
No, I'm implying that I'm smarter than you because my brain is bigger.
For the 9th pick in my playlist, Clockwork. Despite not having the swag of the other picks, has the coolest powers ever. And he's just so broken, man, and don't get me wrong, he has an amazing design and it's definitely cool. It just doesn't really stack up with the others, but his powers really make up for it. The Unibeam shit that he has is just fantastic. No shade to nobody, but I think I might have the best playlist of all time. Like, niggas can't touch me when it comes to swag with the Omnitrix. I'm like that. I think regardless of whether or not the watch wants to give me the alien I actually want, I don't think I would be too annoyed. Like, if I wanted like Wrath and I got like Clockwork, I mean, maybe I would be a little annoyed. But anyways, next alien. My final pick was very hard, but before that, I want to give some honorable mentions. It pained me to leave him off, like it really did. Chromostone. I love Chromostone, just like amazing alien. There's also Blocks, who I don't know the general consensus on Blocks, but he's one of my favorite aliens. I adored him as a kid. And then there's Lord Star, Way Big, and Shock Squatch. Just great aliens, but unfortunately they didn't make my draft board. My final pick, just a no-brainer. I said that earlier, feedback is James Harden in his prime. Then Diamondhead would be the LeBron James of Ben 10 aliens.
So what can this guy do?
I don't know.
As Dan said, he's essential. He's an essential alien. He's him. I have no idea what to say. His fight with Vilgax in Alien Force said is enough. Real deal boxer. And tons of swag. Nigga's just nice as hell. He can make crystal contracts. Do I need to say any more? He made a lasso out of crystals. Like, what can he not do? He meets all of my requirements, and he will definitely be a corner piece of my squad for sure. That does it for my Ben 10 playlist. I hope you enjoyed. Please subscribe, and have a great day.
Say the word. I am. That's right. You do.